Alright, Monty is off. We're gonna have to... Ooh.
What happened?
Maybe you started on the wrong No? Or you just started early? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll sync him from there, though. We'll wait for Monty to catch up.
Yes. Sure
We'll,
thing.
we'll just assume no reset happened, and this is our match right here. But yeah, right from the start here, Lakitu is going to be a pretty interesting opponent, as we pointed out. He does not really want to raise his stack at all towards the beginning, and it can be like actually one of the most frustrating opponents in this early game.
Nice 9 combo there by Monty.
Yeah, Monty, he was like, I describe how the speedrunning scene has progressed in waves. Like, there was just very little of most of the games in prior to 2013, and there was like a big group of racers that kind of brought this game back on the map in 2013. But Monty was like right behind that wave. I think he came to the scene in 2014 or 2015. But he is definitely one of the fastest improving members of the community, including, I think, highest he's ever been on the Tetris Attack leaderboard was second place at a point in time when Cards had the world record, and he's also held the super hard world record at a point in time. So lots of experience, and his technical skill is something that I've always enjoyed watching. It seems he can find those combos with ease while playing.
Yeah, it definitely shows he's one of the better players. Already like more than a stage ahead at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna get that 16-second there too. So taking a little bit more of a lead. Thia's been struggling a little bit. He's picked it up here on Poochie, though, and he's going to end this one off with a 17-second. Yeah, it's just going to be more and more interesting to see how these groups turn out as the weeks go by. There's going to be 5 weeks total in the group stage. Each person plays 4 games, and they each have a bye week sometime. So a lot of these players, you know, just sitting at 1-0, 0-1, or there were some that had a bye week that very first week. So we haven't even gotten to see them play. Which, for one, I believe if we see... I think Devilish and Derby and Lightning might be playing after this match. So Dev is someone who was on that bye week for week 1. But yeah, both kind of struggled a little bit with the current stages that they were on, so the lead's going to stay with Monty. A little over a stage now for him. But as you can see there, he sent his garbage pretty efficiently there. He had a lot of combos mixed in and cut it off because he noticed Blark was playing with a high stack of 14, very solid for the first 8 stages.
Meanwhile, tHiAgOoCh is having a rough time with Frog. And Lungfish there with the free chain. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, it's very rare, but they will definitely pull those out from time to time, and man, it hurts when you see that, because they'll never try to line it up beforehand. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a buffering on tHiAgOoCh's side. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to that in a second. But we'll keep you updated, and we'll be watching Monty's screen as we try to get that back. Monty doing pretty good, pretty solid. Entering the cave at sub 6 after Raphael is always a pretty good pace. It means you've been averaging about 3 minutes per 4 stages. So if that holds true, that gives you around a 9-minute time, which is a pretty solid time that's going to win a lot of races throughout the tournament. That's what a lot of people are going for, especially with Bowser's just like the big variance at the end of the run, and that can make or break a lot of stuff. For instance, my match earlier had a quick Bowser on the first one, and it was a low 18, and then he went on for like 2.5 minutes or something after that.
Yeah, your first run was amazing, and then the second, then the second was good up until Bowser, and he took like 2 minutes of your time, I believe.
Yeah, Bowser just likes to do things sometimes. Monty
Nice
with a good vision and finding all of those combos to get the force kill.
Yeah. Just about to say, a nice force kill right there.
Piranha using up a lot of blocks and then lowers the stack. So Piranha's going to get a quick clear here and not going to do anything afterwards. This could be a really quick kill for Monty if he doesn't find a clear, and that's going to be the case.
Yeah. 23. Speaking of naval, that 10-second naval you had earlier, that was insane.
It happens very rarely, but yeah, it threw me off guard as well. Like, whenever you get like a 10-second or even sub 10-second, which happens sometimes, you're just like, well, I got lucky, I gambled, or I accidentally dropped the chain, which works out for you. Monty's pretty good at doing these double chains here. When he sees he's got a chain set up for quite a while, he just moves on to a different part of the board, sends it down, and oh, if he had one more line, I'm pretty sure Kamek had no stop time left. And so far for tHiAgOoCh's feed, still are not able to bring that back up, but hopefully we will get that up soon for you to see where he's at in this race.
He seems to have some network issues. I just checked out his chat, and he said that internet got disconnected. So that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. Luckily, we'll be able to update you on his time when he does post more information about it. But at least we do have one feed still to look at, and Monty looking to roll through Bowser right now. He's got a pretty good setup, and I don't see any change dropping immediately. If this garbage drops quick enough, he's looking at a pretty good 9-minute time.
It is.
So, I guess he might have actually stopped playing too. I'm going to talk in chat and see. We might get a redo, but we'll see what happens with these guys right now. But anyways, even if that race doesn't count there at the beginning, Monty just very solid performance so far. Got that mid 9-minute time, and he was just improving as it went along. I forget which match in the cave. I think it might have been against Naval. He was getting 9 combos all over the place.
Was it? Well, I think it was Hook Bill, but I could be wrong about that one.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
It looks like we're probably going to get the redo, though. So it's looking like here both the competitors are agreeing to it. So we're going to see a fresh set, most likely. I think Thia's probably redoing his connection. It looks like his feed is back up now, though. So I will get that back on the screen for us.
Yeah, and it is confirmed that we're going to do a redo. So that means we might even get the fabled 4th match in a best of 3.
Yeah, we had an opportunity earlier in the tournament, but it didn't happen. So I'll be excited.
I think that was actually the first match of the tournament as well.
It might have been
the first or second, yeah. Oh, it wasn't the first match, according to Shadow, because it was his match.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shadow? Who were you playing first week? I can't remember.
Was he playing against Stump?
Oh yeah, I think it was Stump was on the wrong difficulty the whole race. That's right.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah, it was both me and you on the mic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
Oh, I got 2 feeds playing. Let me mute one of those. So yeah, fresh set. Hopefully we don't get any internet troubles this time. And I'm excited.
Yeah, let's hope the network stays there where it is.
That's always the one inconvenient thing, and I used to be in that same boat too. My internet provider right before this was just awful connection.
That sucks.
But I guess it's something you got to deal with sometimes, and it looks like these guys are both ready to start. We'll be seeing the action soon. It's going to revert back to race 1 here. Alright, so starting again. Lakitu likes to dictate usually kind of a big lead. Well, maybe not a big, but sometimes when the other person gets a 20-second and the other person doesn't send quite enough at the beginning, you can see just that small lead mount for the time being. And it kind of stays consistent until the cave comes up. But it looks like both the competitors struggled a little bit to top it off, and it's actually going to be tHiAgOoCh taking the win first with 29 seconds, but Monty not too far behind.
I always love it when they start out like close to each other.
Yeah, that's definitely what people want to see at the end of the day. And we definitely have some pretty good races so far, and they're only going to get better as the tournament progresses. Everyone's getting warmed up. This is still week 2, trying to find their footing and see which strats work best for them. Thea has a lot of garbage sent over. He will get the 41-second kill, but Monty's going to take the lead right back, and it is very slim right now.
Not even a second apart. These are the kind of races I like.
See, tHiAgOoCh with a pretty good follow-up. Monty's got the barrage of combos. It might just be enough on Poochie. So he's going to extend his lead out a little bit more here, but Thea topped off Poochie and is only going to lose 3 seconds. So this is still screen for screen practically.
This is still anybody's race.
Oh, wow. That was some really good sorting on Monty's side to get that 10 combo. And, man, that pays off with all that patience trying to find and set that up. 17 second. It looks like he's going to pull off an even bigger lead now as Thea's struggling a little bit. Wiggler not doing him any favors, though. Had a little bit of a chain there, and he's going to find the clear. So, looks like Monty's going to establish the first big lead of this race. Monty's got to be a little bit careful. He just sent a lot of small garbage blocks. If Froggy would have gotten his stack down in enough time and made the clear, that could have been scary for him. But it's hard to say because their cursor speed's so slow at this stage in the game. It doesn't affect you too much if it's like a big play field of blocks compared to garbage. Like if he was playing Bowser in that situation, he would have had so many blocks to work with to just waste so much time. But yeah, it looks like Monty's found his footing a little bit here. Blarg's, I don't think, going to be topped off just yet, though. But he's got no blocks to work with, so Monty can find a good follow-up here. Meanwhile, on Thea's side, he's...
that was a 4 skill on Monty's, actually.
Oh, yeah, very nice. Monty did end up
Really
having
good.
a lot of garbage there at the end, so good follow-ups.
Yes.
Thea's been struggling right now on Froggy, though, man. He's going to the top for second tier now. He's got... Wow, 3 changes fell in place for him. He might get this clear, too. Oh, man, those reds just bought him just enough time. As long as nothing falls in place here, yeah, that's going to be the kill, finally.
His frog was not cooperating at all.
I might be in that same boat with him. If it's one of the first 8 that trolls, man, Froggy gets to me a lot, I feel like.
I usually have the biggest issue with lungfish, actually. You can just be such a troll and waste so many time.
I guess that is with the Puzzle League series tradition, man. I know that's what we'd always talk about in S-Hard's We'd have like a couple specific opponents that seemed to like get everyone, which was like Tracy and Richie. But then everyone else always had like their one that just like stalled them out. I remember looking at my splits at a point in time in that game, and my average fights would be around 1 minute for each stage, and then I looked at like Richie and it was like 2.5 minutes. I'm like, are you kidding me? But yeah, here we go.
Oh.
Monty, part 2, entering the cave. Dude, Lunchfish going to work against Thea as well. He had a 7 combo, and he had a 3 chain lined up against him. But this might be the death of him since he raised the stack pretty high, and it was just too much to deal with.
Meanwhile, Monty is getting a 21 second on hook bell. That's really solid.
Yeah, those are the times you want to shoot for, because it can be pretty hard when they're prioritizing chaining, and since they're dealing with bigger stacks on their screen, that's when the lag factor comes in pretty heavily too. But yeah, here comes Monty. He's got this 6 chain. He's gonna convert it into a 7. Plenty of garbage sent too. That was super smart. He saw Naval just chaining away. This is going to be able to top him off, and maybe after just this one clear, this should kill, I would think.
Yeah, I guess so too.
Those blues are a little scary, but no, not even close to enough time there.
Ooh, and unfortunately for tHiAgOoCh, he takes a defeat on I forgot his name. Rayfell.
Yeah, super unfortunate there, setting him back just a little bit more. He's not down by too much. 3 stages at the end of the game is kind of insurmountable though, but Bowser's gonna Bowser, that's all we say. Dude, shoutouts to the follower alert on Monty's stream. I actually love when those pop up. Gives me a little bit of a chuckle. Because I think people see those. It happened on Yoshi's stream yesterday, and it like the stream alert popped up probably like 4 times throughout the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, it's always funny to see.
Oh, you're good, Monty. Don't apologize, man.
It's fine. You just want to give your followers some extra exposure. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is how we grow our competitors' channels too, man. You keep the follower alert on, and people are just gonna keep following because they see it on the Puzzle General stream. Alright. Oh, Bowser with the super separated towers.
Ooh. Thought it was it. And this is it regardless. Once again, a sub 10. That's really good for a tournament like this.
Mm-hmm. Monty definitely showing a lot of consistency right now, and this will actually be the first win here. So good stuff to Monty. Dude, Bowser at the end, he was reminding me of some panel attack matches I've seen. People, including myself, focus a little bit too much on chaining in the center, and those twin towers on both left and right side. It's a pain to try to lower both of them. Alright, so back to Thea's side. Hook Bill giving him a little bit of troubles. He might have enough. Oh, just a little bit short again. He's got a lot of blocks to work with, though. Let's see what kind of chain he can make off of this. Another 3-chain cent. Hook bill with a tall right stack. This could maybe be it here. Yep,
It is.
Now Naval playing with the high stack. Ooh, like just a little more time there. Naval probably would have been dead. He like just hesitated for a second. But Thea's got a pretty good follow-up. This could do it. Oh no, one line short again. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure would have gotten it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have too. But now this just gave Naval enough time. Oh, he's got a really awkward stack right there though. Looking like some S-hard strats from Puzzle League, separating his stacks, and he couldn't quite lower that block there, so Thea bouncing back pretty good there on Naval and heading to Kamek. Looks like Monty's starting up another V-hard run right now. Might as well get that practice in while you have the time. Yeah, Thea had a couple lines there again that probably could have done it. Kamek with the Twin Towers as well. He's going to get a decent chain follow-up here. Gets a 3 with a 5 combo mixed in. And it gave Kamek time to raise the stack quite a bit. So he's got to send just a little bit more, but he could find this kill pretty soon. Stack's getting dangerously high though for Thea. He's got to be careful. He's getting another
you need
chain
to watch
follow.
out. Ooh, watch out! Ooh.
He had just enough room there to survive, and that was good aggression by him because he did get off a pretty good chain in the meantime. But Kamek's still living, has still room at the top to survive, and chaining away still. Thea had that 3-chain fall from the second tier. That was pretty funny. Helped him out and cleared some more.
That might actually do it. Yeah, that might actually do it.
RNG coming in clutch right now, bringing Thea to Bowser. Shadow, if Monty had a timer going for any of his runs, I'd be worried. Mr. Sets world records without recording the VODs. Alright, Thea's got a pretty good chain going here. This is going to be a 6-6 right there.
That's looking really solid.
That's exactly what you need on Bowser now. He's going to be looking for some chains here. And he's got that high right stack that he has to lower afterward, giving Thea even more time to send some garbage.
This should be done after this one. I don't think we have much stop time left. Ooh. Still more than I thought.
And that'll do it.
There it is. Yes.
GG's to Thea. He's going to clock in at a 15:30. So, reminder, that was just the first race there, so.
What's the first race? That was technically the second.
Technically
still
the
first.
second. And we could see technically a race 4 in the works, which me and Wiki are definitely hoping for. We will see it one day.
Of course. Of course.
Or we could just have 2 redos in one race and guarantee the 4 games.
That's also still a possibility, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like these guys are going to be setting up for our second race. Monty, as we've seen playing pretty consistently, he's always been ending in that 9-game range. Or 9-minute range. But if Monty keeps up that consistency, it should hold true for him to win this next race here. Thia's just got to try to send a little bit more pressure, because that's what was killing him most of the stages. If he has what he had on Bowser at that last race, that should be good for improving his time quite a bit, because he sent a lot of garbage to Bowser.
Yeah, his Bowser fight was really good. If he can pull that off at least like 8 or 9 of the levels, he should come way closer to Monty. Right, it seems like both players are ready, and we're gonna start soon with the second or third match, whatever. It all depends on how you look at it.
Alright, good old Lakitu. He's been up and down for both of these guys today. Let's see how the start is here. Monty's got some kind of green combo.
That's a really good start. Wow.
I just saw a cluster of greens in that corner, and I didn't know what was going to happen when they fall. But man, it was enough, giving him a 14-second. Thea almost with a sub 20 himself, but Lakitu gets the clear. He's going to die pretty shortly after this, though. And I guess one thing to point out, Thea definitely has the potential to take it. We saw at the beginning of the last match, it was very close heading into stage 4, I'm pretty sure, screen for screen, including Thea even having the lead for most of the time. So yeah, as you can see with this chain he's got going right here too, this should do pretty decent work here to Bumpty. And yeah, that's going to do it. Sub 20 there, 19 seconds. He's hanging in with Monty so far.
Monty with an 11-second on Poochie. Wow. That's really impressive. You just saw that it's... Oh, yeah?
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
You just saw that his opponent had a high stack, so he decided to drop it, and it worked out.
Yeah, behind like Yoshimitsu and FFR Pro, who are known for their cursor speed movement, I think Monty is probably 3rd place right there. Because man, after seeing that display last round where he was finding these combos implemented pretty well, and he just navigates the board with ease, it seems. And look at that, dude. He's going to have Wiggler Crush.
Wow. Oh, unfortunately for tHiAgOoCh, he gets defeated by Poochie.
Man, taking that death early on, that's pretty unfortunate there. Still only down by exactly 2 stages now, though. Maybe it'll put a little bit of motivation in him, and we might see that comeback for the fabled 4th game.
I really hope so.
Oh wow, that was a really good chain conversion there with the 4 chain. And man, he's just making clears everywhere. This follow-up is like totally overkill on Froggy, but he's not wasting time doing it because he's making it look so quickly. And yeah, 33 seconds. It might be a little bit longer than his average, but he just absolutely annihilated Froggy. I should add that, Shadow, since we are doing the Tetris Attack tournament. Remind me, and I'll probably add that after this match.
Pucci just doesn't know when to stop against tHiAgOoCh.
Yeah, he's got another chain.
And yeah. Also gets some lucky chains. It's finally over.
Yeah, indeed, blame Pucci there, man. He just trolled tHiAgOoCh for so long, and yeah, that put him down by 3 stages total now. Still able to make this comeback, but yeah, as we've been saying, Monty's been red hot right now as he gets this, cuts off this chain a little bit early. I maybe would have extended it here, but this combo garbage attack might be enough, so he proves me wrong.
It worked.
For sure. Never take advice from me, especially if you have a better time on the leaderboard than me as well, which Monty indeed does have by quite a lot.
Yeah, Monty is on fire today. He's playing very well, making the right decisions by dropping chains at the right moments, and it's just... He's playing really good.
Wow, did he really go for that?
Yeah, he did that? Oh, wow.
I saw something else falling, and then he goes for that instead. This
He's
guy
just
is
swagging
styling.
off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raphael's gonna make him pay for that, though. He finds that clear last second. He's gonna troll him for at least 10 seconds more. And he's got more chains lined up as that garbage is falling. But yeah, he is going to, in that stage, going into Cave sub 6 once again. This has been the usual pace that's been happening, and the consistency has been paying off because it's been getting him pretty big leads in this match so far. Man, Hook Bill got his stack down in enough time. I'm surprised he had just enough stop time to do so. And he's going to keep chaining, but this might be the end of him here. I think he's going to drop down the rest of his stack.
Yep.
Oh, but Monty's still chaining, dude. Maybe he's still, like, swagging out a little bit right now. Maybe he's going for something decisive, too, though. But it is going to delay Hook Bill just a little bit longer. And he gets that second tier chain.
Yes.
I don't know what Hook Bill is going for there, man. He is just shuffling some blocks and found one clear that didn't do anything for him, so that's going to lead to his death.
I think he was just confused by Monty swagging.
That's the true way to beat it. Mark my words, send a mystery chain and it's an automatic win. Guaranteed.
Oh, Monty dropping the chain there. Does it pay off? It does! Very close though.
Yeah, Piranha was a little bit too slow on each one of those movements there. Never could find the chain for additional stop time and will lose. And Thea sent a lot of pressure on his side and he moves on to stage 7. Still down by 4 stages though.
Yeah, but that was a pretty quick gargantua then.
Oh, Monty. Oh, he scared me there for a second. He raised the stack up and almost ended up killing himself, but it might pay off here. Dude, Kamek was trying to switch some blocks that were above the screen.
So that's what Hocus Pocus truly means then.
Kamek doing some Game Shark stuff right now. We might have to ban Kamek from the speedrun and it'll only be 11 stages long now. But yeah, Monty's still playing solid. He's moving on to Bowser now, looking to keep in that 9-minute range as he's done these past 2 races.
Seems like tHiAgOoCh also finds his way to the cave.
Yeah, he needs one of the biggest trolls of all time on Bowser to make this comeback. It's happening so far. He's doing a lot of chains. He's lowering his stack right now. He might get rid of all of his blocks, though. He'll have those... No, he used the purples. Yeah, that'll do it.
And it's done.
Just in enough time to 9:59 on the timer, so he does keep that 9-minute average in. Monty's going to be taking this series 2-0.
But keeping that sub 10 pace going, that's really impressive.
Thea with a lot of combo pressure there. It almost did it to Navel, but was able to clear it all. He's going to have a lot of blocks to work with, which this could be a little bit problematic here. Especially since Thea does not have an immediate follow-up, and here comes Piranha just clearing away all those blocks that he just got. Back to square one. He's waiting for something right now. I'm not sure he knew what he wanted to do. He's just going to opt to clear some more garbage here, and maybe he'll try to find his next chain follow-up.
Yeah, he's having some troubles finding the right chains at the moment.
With the in a little bit of trouble, he's going to clear these reds. He's got to be careful here, though. He gets that chain follow-up to buy himself some stop time. So he's going to be living a little bit longer, but he's still got the problem of Piranha's not topped off, and he
Nope.
couldn't find his clear in enough time. Yeah, super unfortunate there on tHia's side, but he's going to keep going here, trying to finish strong. Thea had a pretty good start here. Let's see, he might want to do at least one more chain or combo to get a pretty good secure here. Especially since Piranha just got fortunate enough to get handed that 4 chain afterward. So now Thea has a pretty good amount sent here. That is enough to take out Piranha.
Yeah, after Naval like delayed his run with 2 minutes, he made quick work of the second round to Naval. Oh, nice timing there.
Yeah, Thea is showing he has a little bit of swag as well.
It sadly is not enough.
Yeah, because Kamek just went in with that huge 8 chain, I believe, there.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to do it now.
Yeah. Was again a pretty quick fight there.
It looks like Thea just goes on these momentum rolls every once in a while and is able to find those chains that he needs, and that's what's been giving him these 20 and 30-second kills every once in a while. As we saw with the last race, he had one on Bowser. Let's see if he can replicate that again this time. He gets that 7 combo. Thea looking to down stack, unfortunately caught off guard there from Bowser. He will take a death here.
I mean, it's always horrible to lose a match, but at least it was now only 17 seconds. It's not as devastating as it was against Naval, where he lost like 2 minutes and eventually died anyways.
Alright, this could be a little scary for Bowser now. He might be able to get something. Just that little combo at the bottom. It's going to delay him just enough. He doesn't get a chain. He's down stacking. Oh, but he's not topped off. That follow-up just came a little bit too late for Thea there.
Nice second tier clear. And there it is.
Yep, that'll do it there. He did have just enough pressure at the end. GG to tHiAgOoCh, and he will be finishing at 16:56.
Yes, GG's to both players. It was sadly not the close match we hoped for, but it was a good match regardless.
Yeah. Thea had his up and downs, but it's a really tough game to try to perform at a top level. The most part he just needs to work on is his consistency for a lot of those, because he has the tools to bust out those 7+ chains as we saw in this matchup. So the skill is there. You just got to harness it a little bit, and he can definitely bounce back. And we might even see him take a match later on groups. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. At least we saw, like, what you say, they both have the skills to get good times. And we did saw swag strats from both sides, which was really cool to see.